Hey everybody, name's Andrew. Today we're going to be removing the back seat of a 15 Chevy Colorado to replace the back half carpet in the cab. Back side over there is pretty messed up. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by taking a 10mm ratchet and removing these two screws. There's a pair over here and there's a pair over on the other side. And then we're also going to remove these screws right here, or these nuts, and these are 5/16. So now that we've gone ahead and loosened this screw up, this actually is a plastic screw that just anchors it down. So after you loosen up these two and release from that side, and you remove these two nuts from there and the ones around here, this actually just pulls right out. So we're going to go ahead and spray that down and clean it off, and then you get this under bracket. After removing the seat, your back seat should look like this.
At this point you have removed your plastic under seat storage and are now going to unanchor the back seat from the frame. This is done by releasing the backs to the forward position and locating the 7/18mm nuts at the base of the seat structure. After the nuts have been removed, the seat can be extracted from the vehicle and set to the side.
In order to take off the back plastic piece to access the carpet in behind this little backboard, you'll actually, after you pop off this top and start pulling this away, you'll actually have to come over here and take out this little bracket. This is done with a 10mm ratchet. All you have to do, loosen up the 3 bolts. There's one right here, focus it. And then there's actually one right there as well. And then what you could also do to make your life a little bit easier is go ahead and take off this bolt for this framing bracket. I'm guessing for the seat, that's what it's called, I don't know. There's one over there. And then you'll also need a hex bolt. I can update that. Now that we've gone ahead and removed the back portion of the cab backing, or whatever you call it, we got to go ahead and take off the seat belt right here. There is a T50 hex screw. I tried taking it off with an impact wrench, didn't work, so I'm going to go ahead and use breaker bar type of setting or a setup to go ahead and unlatch that. So now we've gone ahead and detached our seat belts, our side seat belts, from here using that T50 hex or star bit. And we've also gone ahead and used the same T50 bit to unlatch the last part of this back seat support frame. So now all we're going to do is just pick this up right here and pop it off. The next thing we got to do is go ahead and move both seats into the forwardmost position, and then we're actually going to just detach these 2 bolts. That way we can slide this part of the carpet actually backward and out from under the 2 seats. After using that same T50T bit to remove the bolts from here, and the exact same on the driver's side, you should be able to actually just pull the carpet back. Or you'll have to lean the seat. You could lean the seat forward a little bit. And then it actually just slides right out. Pretty simple.
To remove the carpet from underneath the center console, you can actually detach the back section of the center console itself. When removing the panel, be sure not to pull too hard, as you could rip the wires that connect the USB and charger ports. After removing the panel, you should be able to lift the carpet over the carpet retention bolt, completely freeing the carpet from the middle of the vehicle.
Now that I've gone ahead and removed the carpet, I've taken the opportunity to vacuum it out a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe it down with a sanitizer rag. When it comes to getting the new carpet back in, After I went ahead and slid it back here, you kind of tuck it under these little areas over here. I've gone ahead and replaced the carpet. This is the nice new section. See, all nice and clean, fresh and brand new looking. And I went ahead and tucked it up under the little plastic sidings. Just over here, I've already gone and reset my outside seat belts. Come over here, tucked up under here. I'm gonna go ahead and reset the screws. That way I don't go ahead and fly away if I get into an accident. And then I'm gonna go ahead and reset this. I've gone ahead and re-anchored this part back on after sliding it up under and over that hook. I've gone ahead and reset the carpet, well, remounted the brackets to the frame of the vehicle and tucked in the remainder of that outside piece of carpet, both on the passenger side and the driver's side. All you have to do is simply tuck this under here as well as back here. And I've already reset the outside seat belts. To remount this back seat support beam, I've gone ahead and reset these screws again with that T50 star bit on both sides. And then back here, I've gone ahead and retightened these back nuts to this brace with a 13mm ratchet. So I've gone ahead and gotten the seat back into the vehicle. It's not actually anchored down at all, but I've gone ahead and aligned each of the 7 bolts. There's 2 over there in the far left-hand side, 2 in the center, 1 on this, 2 in the center, and then there's 2 on this side. And then if you lift it up, nothing anchors it to the front. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get the seats anchored back on, and I'll show you the next step. So one thing you want to make sure that you do as you're remounting your seat back into place is reset your actual belt buckles. So if you look in here, this actually is anchored to the back with those large 18mm bolts right back here. And so thankfully I took pictures, but what you're going to do is you're actually going to take this after you've placed your seat already on the latch, and you're actually going to take this, which is the buckle, the back side of the buckle, and place it on top of the seat bracket. So you'll have frame, sorry, use my finger. You'll have frame, then you'll have seat bracket, and then you'll have buckle bracket. So make sure you do that. All right, I've gone ahead and I've anchored these down, anchored the seat down with these 6 nuts, utilizing the 18mm ratchet. And now I'm going to go ahead and reinsert the back section, and it really just pops right back into place. Just make sure that you loop this over the top and that you go ahead and take this away from being trapped in behind that. But then all you should have to do is realign it. Obviously, if you use these as a marker both on the passenger side and the rear driver side, it'll make it a little bit easier. And then all you have to do is push and they'll pop right back in. All right, so I've gone ahead and reset this back piece, reset that, and then again all you have to do is set it back there, align it with these latches, and then it actually snaps back into place. Now we're going to go ahead and remount this bracket back there. We're going to go ahead and remount it over on that side. All right, I've gone ahead and remounted the jack harness into the back part of the cab, and with a 10mm ratchet.